my name's Julie. Thanks for joining me today for another Plan With Me video, and it's a special spread today because I'm planning for the week of my birthday. For this spread I'm going to be using some of my favourite things: the Happy Planner Princess Magic sticker book, some beautiful florals from Spring Florals by Live Love Posh. This isn't available anymore, but it's a beautiful book. A couple of my favourite washi tapes, and I may even bring in this sheet of beautiful balloons that I got in a Facebook D-stash. I don't know about you, but I feel a real pressure whenever I have to do a birthday spread because I really want to like it. And no, I don't like all my spreads. I was reading someone on Facebook saying how much they loved all their spreads. That's great, but unfortunately I have some spreads I don't like as much as others. And so I put a ridiculous amount of pressure on myself to do something I'm really going to love. I'd planned a Mulan spread all last year for this year, and then when it came to it, I've been umming and ahhing about what to do and whether to do something different. And a bit like what they say when you're choosing a wedding dress, I've gone round and round in circles and come back to my first idea, which is to do a Mulan spread. Then I went round and round in circles again, trying to decide which florals I should use. I had several options and I definitely wanted to use some of my favourites. So I think I finally made my decision. I'm using this script washi that I got from eBay. I think originally it came from the washi tape shop and I think it might still be available. It's one of my favourites. I use it on a lot of spreads and it always looks really nice. I think we'll go across the bottom on this side as well, although I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Probably put flowers across the bottom. So I hope things are going well with you and that your March has got off to a good start. It is lovely to be doing spring spreads at last. I'm thinking about using this piece in the corner, top corner here. And then having Mulan underneath. Something like this. My original plan had been to put flowers along the bottom, but I'm thinking it now makes sense to put some across the top. So whether I'll do both, I'm not sure, but let's just go for it. They were actually forecasting snow on my birthday for this area, although I think it's changed now and it might just be rain, but certainly not very spring-like weather, which is a shame. Just want to fill up those little gaps here. Those little pieces that you cut off always come in handy. There we go. I have been loving watching all the footage of Go Wild. It looks like everybody had an amazing time. The table setups looked absolutely amazing. Really well set out and loads of goodies. And I've heard lots of good things about it. So I expect all of those people who went will be, well, I was going to say on a bit of a high, but probably after something like that, when you've had all that build up to something, after it's over, you probably are feeling a little bit low. But hopefully it's given lots of inspiration and people have got a lot from it. Oh, I didn't want it to stick there. Why do stickers do that? Again, I keep forgetting to put them on my hand first, just to take some of the sticky off, or on wax paper if you've got it. Oh, and then you rip your sticker like that. Never mind, it's not a disaster. Let's stick it back together. I'm really going to town with these stickers. I may even use them all up in one go, which would be incredible. Just need to do a little bit of trimming. Well, I have to say, I've never had so much ripping from a page when I've taken stickers off than I have this time, and I made sure I put it on my hand first, so it must know that it's my birthday spread and it must be feeling the pressure. And the question is, do I want to go all the way round with this, or is that too much? I don't really like the way that Mulan stops here and the washi starts there. Could bring this in, but it's a slightly different pink, I think. Maybe that would be one idea. I think what we might do is add this scalloped washi that's blue, that matches the blue she's wearing there. And if I want to add some more flowers at the bottom later, after I've added all the parts in the middle, then I can. Which way up am I going to have the scallop? This way, I think. I did want to bring this colour in because that's one of my favourite colours, blue. And I was planning to use some blue boxes as well. So as I say, I've had America very much on my mind this week. For those of you who are from America, watching all the Go Wild clips. And also my brother and his wife are in America at the moment. So I'm really jealous. I'm happy with that. I'm wondering if I need to have it across the top as well. My brother and his wife had a bit of a disastrous start to their trip. They were meant to be going to Chicago and then New York. Not sure which way up I want this washi. Let's just try it the other way. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yes, and when they got to the airport for their flight, they live in Barcelona, the lady told them that there was an error and they weren't able to board the plane. So they went back home and tried to find out what was wrong with the form and tried to see if they could get another form. And then they discovered that the woman had perhaps made a mistake. They're not 100% sure, but she told them that the expiry date was wrong on the form, but it wasn't the expiry date of their passport, it was the expiry date of the form. So they think she got muddled. And of course, they couldn't get hold of anyone to try and sort it out. Spent ages trying to sort it out. And what they eventually ended up deciding to do was to forget about their trip to Chicago and just book a flight to New York for the following day. And that's what they did. But of course, they lost out on the things that they'd planned to do in Chicago, which is a shame. Just putting this big box down. My birthday's Thursday, so this can be a big box that I can write some things in. Luckily, everything went okay the next day. They hadn't been able to get seats together on the plane, but they spoke to the lady at the airport and she managed to get them seated together, so that was nice. and since then they've been having a wonderful time doing all the touristy things and sending photos. So it's been really on my mind, all about travelling to America and whether that's something I'll ever get to do. Trying to decide where to put this sticker. Maybe overlap the bottom a little bit. That one's from the colourful boxes that goes with the Disney Princess books. Funnily enough, I'd even done a list of all the things I wanted to do if I went to New York, so I was able to say to my brother, have you planned to do all of these things? Trying to bring in these colours from Mulan's dress here. And really, if this is going to be Thursday, need a box for Friday and Saturday. Oops, that's just not my day today with the stickers. Jumping all over the place. I've got to decide if I'm going to use the balloon and where I'm going to put that, so I might just hold off sticking this down. So we'll just put that one there. I think we'll have this one here. And I never really use these curved stickers, but this is one of the Mulan ones, so I'm wondering whether I should bring it in here. Like that. I'm wondering if I can fit this quote, never give up on your dreams, in this gap here. I think I probably just about can, so I might white out these lines. It's always a bit tricky knowing where exactly to white out. I know last week I didn't get it in the right place. So let's just do my best here. Might just need a little bit more at the bottom. So I was asked by my brother if there was anything they could bring back for me, but I could hardly say to them, could you go and see if you could find a Michael's or a Joanne and pick me up some Happy Planner supplies. Trying to get this to fit. That's pretty good. But there isn't anything I actually want at the moment. I'm eagerly waiting the spring release, which should be very soon. And I'm sure there'll be something that I want from it. But of course, if I ever do go to America, I would love the experience of going into a store that actually sells planner items and you can actually see them in person. I don't think I would leave without spending quite a bit. Just a couple more boxes, I think. I know that Americans could be quite surprised that there are no stores in the UK at all that sell planner supplies. It's not really a big thing over here. We have diaries, and I suppose now we do have things called planners, but they're nothing like the Happy Planner. And I would just love to be able to spend a good probably 3 or 4 hours browsing a store like Michael and Joanne for the planners and also all the scrapbooking things. I did say I would try and explain a little bit more this year about why I put things where I do. So for example, this box, because it's that way up there, I'm going to turn it around this way on this page. And I'm wondering about whether having this one turned up, but there's not a lot you can write in it this way, I don't know. And then the other thing is I wouldn't want the pink on this side because it would be pink under pink and sort of pink next to the pink, so I would have them this way round. So I think we'll have the blue here and the pink, sort of a bit of a Monday box. I feel like we've got enough boxes now, so I'm wondering about another quote. We've got this happiness blooms from within, which is from the same sticker book as the Mulan sticker. And that's not straight. I really am not having a good day with stickers today. Another ripped sticker that I need to mend. This sticker was actually from the Pocahontas section, so I'm just going to cover up these leaves and stick something else there. I'll just use one of the flowers from the Mulan pages inside this book. I'm wondering if there's going to be any new Disney of any description in the spring release. I know a lot of people were asking for Winnie the Pooh, so it'll be interesting to see if they do come up with anything different after the Pixar stickers. Might just add the Lucky Cricket sitting down here. And you've got to have Mushu. I was really disappointed that Mushu wasn't in the live action version of Mulan, which I watched for my birthday last year. Just might need to white that out. There we go. Looks a little plain here, so I'm just going to put this little crown sticker on my birthday and a to-do here. And I've got these stickers that I'm going to use just to add a few bullet points. Can't leave this box empty, so I'm just going to put this little to-do sticker in it. And I just need to decide what to do about the top. On this page we've got the flowers that I could add, or we've got these little stars, so I'm just going to try them both, see which looks better. I think we've already got a lot of flowers, so I think we will go with the stars. I hope I can get this off now. The trouble that I've been having today to get stickers off without ripping the page. Yes, and it has been a bit of a production, but I'm really happy with it. I don't think I'm going to add the flowers at the bottom. Just goes to show how your plans change, because that was my original intention, was to do all the flowers along the bottom. But I'm quite happy with them at the top, but I think it would just be too much to add them at the bottom as well. All good, because we can save those for another spread. You'll be seeing Mulan again in my March Currently page, because, as I say, she is my favourite Disney princess, and I'm using my favourite stickers for my birthday. Although I used a different version of Mulan in that spread. Hopefully I'll be posting that really soon. I seem to be ahead with filming videos, but behind with my editing and getting them posted. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified as soon as that one is posted. I've also got my next Happy Planner Year video coming really soon. Have a great week, happy planning, take care, and see you next time.